Get your brooms out, everybody, because there is a potential sweep on the line, and it's being led by none other than Gabriel Bork, the man who has 3 goals in 3 games in this part of the playoffs so far in this first round. He has been electric for this team and picking up the slack where it has been needed to be picked up because we haven't quite gotten Kostitsin going. Shea Weber does have a goal, but, there are other people that are stepping up when our stars are not producing like they're supposed to. Gabriel Bork clutched up in overtime in Game 3. Hopefully, he doesn't have to clutch up tonight unless it's absolutely necessary. But a sweep is on the line. This is what both teams are playing for. We are playing to eliminate the Minnesota Wild from the Stanley Cup playoffs contention. And Mike Fisher is back in the lineup. And I don't know, I don't think he's not starting the game because the first line is starting the game. Gabriel Bork right there. And it's Paul Gostad still centering the first line. Love Volbeat, man, freaking awesome band. Now I'm really pumped to play this game. Only good thing about playing this series in Minnesota is having to hear Volbeat on the intro. And a Warrior's Call, or whatever the name of that song is. I should know. I'm not focused on the music. I'm focused on winning this game and the series as a whole. And we're off to that splendid forecheck. But yes, Mike Fisher's back. He is centering the second line because Gostad is just a beast in the face-off circle. It's down to being that simple. That's why we got to leave Gostad out there as the first line center. And then let Mike Fisher slowly warm himself back up to it and get back into this lineup and used to playing hockey games for the first time in a couple of months. It's been a long time since number 12 has suited up for the Predators, and he's got the puck. Let's just welcome him back to the game, back to the team with a nice shot on net. I was hoping for a goal, but it's been a long time since we've been able to say Mike Fisher has a shot on net. And he gets started off very early, winning a face-off to Hal Gill, saved by Backstrom. This is the game plan. Get the puck to the net, make Backstrom make saves. And just like that, we've changed lines again. Third line on the ice, spailing back down to the third line. Well, that's not really so much a demotion. Another shot from an odd angle. We'll just send it right back in. Okay, well, we'll leave it there. Back to the point, way too hard with that pass. And Rene's not even going to help out Comiskey. Way to not help out your defenseman. These guys work so hard in front of you, and you don't help them out. That's a bad breakout pass. Trying to stretch the ice. Gill, who left Game 3. Oh, we've already taken a penalty. We just stay in penalty trouble. Not that that has backfired so far too much in this series. We have given up one power play goal to the Minnesota Wild on, I think, 7 attempts. But in the last game, it was Hal Gill who left with a game misconduct, 5-minute major penalty for checking from behind or boarding. No, it was boarding. I think it was boarding. It was deemed a major penalty because of a fake injury to Setaguchi. And out the other way. No 5-minute majors so far to start this game off. So we're in good hands. We're just at a normal 2-minute minor, but we got to kill the whole thing off. Good play by Gostad. He got right in the lane. And we keep their break in wide. Weber reverses it for Halishuk. That put Halishuk in a very vulnerable position. And we're starting to get healthy now. So no more dumb injuries for this team. The Wild are missing Jonas Brodin. That's another one, which makes the task even taller in front of the Wild to knock us out of this playoffs. They'd have to reverse sweep us basically. So they need to win every game remaining in this series, which I just don't foresee happening. We've gone chasing. Parise, very sloppily handled. Mike Fisher back on the penalty kill. That also just makes a lot of sense. He has technically another shot on net, and Backstrom is going to cover that. This team has desperately been missing a Mike Fisher type player in the lineup, specifically Mike Fisher himself, but we've just missed having a player of that caliber in the lineup. But we've made do through the end of the regular season. We made do with the injuries that were handed to us, the cards we were dealt. We made it work, and we've also basically swept the Wild with this roster, this subpar roster. Not the most ideal roster we could have gone into the playoffs with. But guys have stepped up. They've done the job when they've been called upon. And that's basically what a successful organization has to do. That you have to trust the players to get the job done that are in the lineup, whether it's ideal or not. But we will get David Legwand back shortly, too. By the time this series is done, David Legwand will be back in the lineup. So that's going to mean some more names are going to be, oh my goodness. If he didn't break the stick, he might have been on his own rebound off of that. That's onside. And they're just going to send it in. Forsberg with the new twig now. Going to move it. No one's there on the boards to help that out. Blocked by Blum. Okay, just give it to the defenseman. We'll skate behind the net. There we go. D. And instead, he just left it so Forsberg could get it. So very smart play. Dumped in on net on Backstrom. So Backstrom's having to be very alert in the early going in this game. We're on him. Oh, Blum, turn around. Don't get beat. Oh, flung on. Rene makes a save. Good collision there in the corner by Blum. Clean hit. Rich Klune. A little step to the outside. Poked back to center for Pominville. We got Weber on a change. Trying to hunt down Pominville in the corner. Pominville goes around the world. And the Wild miss. There was a lot of net, and they missed it entirely. Off the glass and out of play for Zach Parise. Not a common play for a player of that caliber to miss a wide open net like that. That's a huge break for our team. But didn't Minnesota score first in the last game? I thought they got started early. They didn't score on the power plays. Any of the power. I don't even know if they had a power play goal in the last game. Oh no! Oh boy, that was bad. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think they had a power play goal in the last game. They do in this series. I just don't know. I don't know when that power play goal was scored. I'm trying to focus on making good passes here. No, it's not a good pass. You want to talk about making good passes? That was exactly the opposite of what needed to happen. I'm sorry, Rene, I ran into you there. Oh, yeah. This game, still the game speed is still where it was for the last game, which I think has worked out. Remember, I got pretty much used to the game speed at the end of the game. And again, I'm having to do little micro adjustments to get used to it. Oh, God. And flung wide again. The Minnesota Wild missed the net. In front of the goal crease, out to Craig Smith. Another player that I just would simply like to just get going. What a move! Craig Smith. Goal! And Craig Smith opens the goal scoring in Game 4 with that move to get around the defenseman into space. I thought about a pass to Mike Fisher, but I didn't need to. There was no pass to be made there. Absolutely not. It was covered off by the defense. That was the right play to shoot the puck there. Obviously, considering it went in the back of the net. But think about the deke before that and the little moves that he made to get around the defenseman into that open area. And I told you, we needed to get Craig Smith going and get some goal scoring from him. And we do. We finally have one in this postseason. Oh, Butler, I know I put him in a very awkward spot there. Luckily, not a body check was sent out. And Ryan Ellis had a goal in the last game, rejoining the lineup due to injuries. Oh, flung wide again. Looking for help. Just going to go to my defenseman. Stop. Blum. Taking a bit of a brief check to make a play there. We're going to dump this in. And we'll just flip it right in. A flip dump in. Where's the puck? I lost the puck, so did Backstrom. I don't think he wanted to move, just in case it would trickle in. I don't even know where the puck is. Oh, it's on top of the pad. I see it. It was on top of the pad. So it was that reverse angle from behind the net that showed us where the puck was on that play. There it is. Oh, Hal Gill. No. Can't be missing one-timers like that. Get back on your defensive position. Okay, is anyone up there? Yes. Craig Smith is there. He's got help. He's got support, but it didn't work out. Okay. Be very careful. Oh, behind the net again. Ugh. Just having a little bit of a tough time getting the puck broken out right now. Go, 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 go. Headman pass. There we go. Someone trail the play. Get open. Craig Smith back door. Oh, Craig Smith was there. The Wild got a good lucky stick to it. Comiskey on the transition. Step move to the outside. Down low to Smith. Craig Smith rejected by Backstrom. It was the right play again, but not a goal this time. There we go, Gill. There we go. Good defending. And this may just be dumped in real quick. Flipped in again. This one not on net, but behind it. Falk has been sent down to the ice tenaciously with a good forecheck from Halishuk, but he gets the puck broken out. That was a clean breakout for the Wild. Way too easy for them. Bork is a man on a mission to get to the puck on the back check. That was tough. We gave up a tough shot. Blocked by Kostitsyn at the point. Wild are going to get anything they can through. They're going to try and wrap it in front of the net, and Gostad prevents any further opportunity as the first period comes to a close. What a good game we've got going so far. Really good and competitive. I am a little concerned. Is Kostitsyn out there because he blocked a shot? Yeah, he's still out here. He blocked the shot before the period ended. A good heavy block at the point. Just putting him in harm's way. But everyone has to do it. Everyone has to contribute in their own little ways. This is the playoffs. Everyone's got to step up. Oh, no. Not like Kostitsyn to miss a really easy and simple deke like that. Just not like him. That's almost a boarding penalty. Weber dug it out. So good turnover. We got to get some help. We got to get some support. We got it through the middle now. The drop pass still onside. That's going to trickle away from Kostitsyn. He'll pick it up and fling it. Gostad on net. Poking away at it. And the Wild will get it. And away. Out of harm's way now. Try to defend them off the rush. Parisi spin around. Ooh, even Rene was diving. He didn't know what was going to happen. Oh, past Craig Smith. And that will become an icing. God, Rene thought a shot on net was coming. But someone got their stick in the lane at the very last moment. I don't know if it was Hal Gill. I can't even remember because that was so chaotic. Get in there, Gill. You got to get up there. I want to just chip this out of the zone. I don't want to have a big body check there on Comiskey. Excuse me if that burp came through on the microphone. Down low. I want to avoid body collisions. We're going to try to sneak that in 5-hole on the backhand, but it's not. Oh, why did you play that? I really expected an AI goalie in that case to take the whistle. I poorly defended that. Okay, make up for it. Get it right back. Oh, the breakout's right there. Go. Oh, man, we had like 3 guys run into Backstrom on that play. You take him. If we just let Rene see it pretty easily like that, I think he can handle a save right there. I don't want to give up too many shots. I don't want to let too many shots get through cover. Oh, I didn't mean to start a fight. I'm not trying to start a fight. I pressed triangle to cover the puck. I was not trying to start a fight, man. Yeah, they got that through. Lots of traffic. Enough that he could see the puck, but man, yeah, you don't want to let them get too many shots through like that. Oh, again, this one might have been blocked down on the way through by a Wild player. We know all about doing that. Rene, rebound, and Parisi's got it as well. We need to stop letting these guys set up. Man, this Wild offense is finally adjusted. It's the first time they've actually gotten consecutive efforts on net, but Pekka Rinne has been better. I don't want to keep testing the limits of our goaltender, our star Finnish goaltender. Blocked. Oh, man. The way the puck is kicking off the inboards, that might be strategic to just have it miss. And we're going to try to just dump the puck in because we need it. But we need the net front. Pin him. Don't take a penalty. We know how Setaguchi is. We already learned that from the previous game. He will fake an injury to draw a major penalty for his team. I'm going to try to nudge out Clutterbuck in the corner. Nice battle won by Blum. Back and normally you don't want to pass it in front of your net right there, but I trusted Blum. Clune. We got to make a pass. We just got to make a decision with it. We're going to dump this in. Okay. Hey, he did. Oh, no. I took the penalty on the forecheck. See, that is the risk in going for that stick lift in this game. If you miss bad. And that's just the risks. I'm willing to kill a penalty off. Because if it works, probably get a turnover. But it's a high risk, not a very high reward play. There's not a guarantee you're going to get the puck back if you do successfully stick lift. But anyway, it is what it is. Kill the penalty off. I mean, we gave up one shot on the first power play. And I got the power right now. I got the power in form of clearing the puck by Hal Gill into the feet of Backstrom. I'm surprised Suter actually knew where it was. Sometimes the AI don't always know where it is. CPU player might... Hold on. Oh! It hit metal! It hit metal! It went right to Gill. I just wish he one-timed it. He wristed it through, but the wrister worked. This is a long board battle. There you go. Oh, yeah, there you go. There's a good stick lift. Gostad is working. He's fighting. No, I can't stick lift here. I'm in a disadvantageous position. Disadvantageous position. Whatever the correct terminology is, and grammar was my best subject in school. And even I don't know if I'm getting that right. We have gotten a break here. I need some help. Out the ice. Down the ice. Out the ice. Out of play. Don't do that from the D zone. That's a penalty. So we've got a successful penalty kill. I don't know how many shots on goal we gave up on this one. They do get that one through, but this is now 5-on-5 play. Blum, go get him in the corner. Shadow him. Nope, this is my corner. This is Blum's corner. Block it. Yeah, good block. Love that. Got to bank it over to our defenseman. We are way too aggressive, way too high in the neutral zone for that breakout. You got to stop cherry picking, man. Puck is never going to get down the other end of the ice with all this cherry picking we're doing in this series. If I can beat this out, no, that's going to be an icing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. But, I mean, my guys are standing all the way down on the other blue line. What do you want me to do? Yeah, that was a good save. We got to... Oh, no. Kostitsyn's taking the face-off, and he won it. Yes. Oh, I don't have a whole lot of options on this breakout. Go up there. There we go. I'm going to just draw the defenders to us, the forecheckers. Rich Kloon. God, don't ever deke again. This is, again, another really close, tightly contested game, but that's what playoff hockey is, man. It's not high scoring. It's just going to be closely contested the whole way. Nice save. That's about the first shot we've had in a while, but it's good to get one going through on net. I hate to be that guy that just shoots off the rush, and I also hate to be that guy that just goes back to the point by default, but sometimes that point guy is an option. I do want to try and cycle it. Oh, no, that was intended for Mike Fisher. You know, if we hit Fisher with the pass, we probably don't take the penalty there. AI player takes the penalty. So that's CPU controlled. Oh, okay, we touched it. CPU controlled player taking this penalty. I have no control over that. I can't make Craig Smith not take a penalty there. I told you that slashing button, that stick lift button, will get you in trouble if you miss. So they had 2 shots on the second power play that they just had. And they're right back on it. They got another shot on net immediately. No one was going to where that puck was, but I think we got this. We can kill this. It was in the feet of Gostad. Weber's trying to win a battle in front, so I like that. Like that effort in front. We can't lose this guy in front here. We can't lose him. I'm controlling Weber right now, just trying to win a box out. Controlling the front of the net. Oh, no! Did it hit Weber? I think that deflected off Shea Weber in front. One more. We got to get a look at it. The great angle here. This doesn't help us either. Oh, it hit Rene. I think it deflected on the way in. I can't tell. I'm not going into instant replay. It definitely hit Rene's skate and trickled in. Oh, well. Well, we got a tie game. I told you, man, this is not going to be an easy sweep. I mean, I'd like to sweep these guys, but it's not going to be easy to do it. The Blum, you got to chase down your own mistake. Rene was not going to be perfect in this game. I didn't expect him to be. We don't need him to be perfect. We need to be better. Oh, too much. Too fancy, Craig Smith. Not. Okay, I thought it said offside warning. I thought another penalty was coming up. It is Setaguchi. Craig Smith is out for vengeance right now. He's out for blood. Got to be careful. That could have been from behind. He's having a good shift, Craig Smith is. Support the puck. Come down low. On the other side. On the other side, there it is. Gabriel Bork. The hero in the last game, but the beast in the series right now. Oh, do you think Kumiski? Oh, I wanted to hit that stick side with that shot. And it's offside because Kumiski went way too far back to the blue line. I don't understand that. I don't know why you have to go all the way back to the freaking blue line on that, but that was a good chance. Backstrom was just taller. Tall to the task. So if we win this neutral zone face-off, which we haven't, I was going to dump it in. No need to dump it in. Just send it in on Backstrom. Make an awkward play with it. Go get it. Go get after it. Both of you guys, good forechecking. Ooh, Spaling, protected. Weber, just throw it. Rebound. Spaling. Oh, he passed it instead of shooting it. Oh, well, good into the period. Really solid possession to show that we can get some control in this game again. Yeah, man, I think this might be the best game of the whole series right here. This might be the best game in the series to this point. It could very well be the best game in the whole of the series. But this third period remains to be played, and we got to get further control of this game, especially offensively. We got to get it going in our direction, in our favor offensively, which we just haven't really. We've never really seized full control of this game. We're taking way too many penalties in this game, and that's really been the biggest problem for us. Is we just can't stay out of the penalty box, which just doesn't allow us to set up on the offensive side of the puck. That's going to be handed off to Kostitsin, and he basically missed it. He didn't miss the net. And no one was behind the net to support Shea Weber, but that's fine. Back to Weber. Down low. Okay, it's going to bounce to Bork. Dropped off back to Weber. Open them hips. Oh, go over there, Bork. Get in there. Stay in. Really good pressure. I love this. This is how we wanted to start the period. First line's getting out there and showing how it's done. We ended that shift with we had a really good shift there. Had a really good possession, and the Wild went offside. See, how close was he to the net? He just fired it wide. Kostitsin could very well get a goal in this game, but goal scoring is going to be tight, man. These are tougher games to play. And we just know that goal scoring, that's a reality for us. Just shoot it. No rebound. Shot it way too high. I had the net front drive by Fisher, and instead of passing it to him, I wanted to shoot for a rebound, but you got to slap it low to the net if you want to get that big rebound. You don't think Ryan Ellis. Oh, just over the net. We haven't been on the power play in this game. I do want to point that out. There have been 3 calls against us, and we haven't ever had a single power play in this game. Once again, rigged by Gary Bettman and the NHL. The NHL's rigged the game. No one's really an option for a one-timer, so we got to go back to Blum. Shooting it low, and it's going to bounce off of, I'm not sure, did it bounce off Butler in front of the net? This is crazy. There we go. Force him to dump the puck in. Come support it, Ellis. Got to move that puck. It'll be moved out to center. But hey, it's not a turnover in the offensive zone, so I can't really say too much bad about that. Oh, that was so risky, but I like the payoff. Oh, get open. I swear to these AI teammates, man, they don't get open. That was not supposed to be a bank pass. Or a bank to yourself, anyway. It was supposed to be up to Ellis. Oh. Again. Oh, big defending. Whew. No one's open. No one's open. I gotta sky this down the ice. Oh, no, 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 no. Save it. Play it. I'm gonna play it. But you guys have got to regroup. Move. Move. Skate. Start skating. There we go. Dumped in. I think we're making a line change as well, so a dump in makes sense. It was a good long shift for that line. Oh, Kostitsyn overskates it. Oh, man. I don't know. 2-on-1. Dive. Big blocker save by Rene. He definitely got a piece of that. I need help. I need help on the breakouts. You guys are skating way too far away from the defensive zone to make the breakout work. You guys are like streaking out of the zone as soon as we have it. And I can't hit you guys all the time with these stretch passes, man. I'm not guaranteed. See, look at this. This is just our strategy, apparently. If we score off this. Oh! Mamma mia, pizzeria. I wanted that goal there for Gabriel Bork. He has been just a sharpshooter off that wing from that side of the ice. That is his spot. Dumped in again. Good hard dump in by Gostad. That should allow the pass in front. Now it's playing like a playoff game. The physicality has gone up, the intensity, and every play matters now inside of 9.5 minutes. Cover the slot. I don't care about going down low and trying to get retrieval. Just cover the slot, have someone ready to block it. Why would you baseball bat at it? They got out of the zone. You could have easily gotten control of that. I'm going to go D to D here. Go. Up the wing. He got it. He got enough of it to slow it down. Oh, Halshuk floated it over the net. That's the problem. Right shot on the right side. Not much of a one-timing option there, but that's okay. Back to the point. I'm walking it with Weber. Walking. Oh, Backstrom with a big save. You can't state the importance of a save like that on Shea Weber at this point in the game for a goaltender of any name, for any team, but especially for this Minnesota Wild team. We're basically screening our goaltender with that. I went chasing with Mike Fisher at the point, and we've gotten away with it. Deflected out of play off of Rene. Is this game facing a potential another overtime? Dare I say it? It is certainly trending in that direction right now. Assuming neither team makes a clumsy mistake. And to prevent a clumsy mistake, we're going to dump the puck in. Look at the forecheck going. Well, it was going. Rich Clune was going exactly where he was supposed to. We just did a flyby instead. But there you go. There's our forecheck getting it right back. Shoot. Flung wide. Ellis is in aggressive. Clune over to Blum. We're going to airmail that thing right toward the net. And we got to make sure we have defensemen back and at least one forward recovering on the back check. No, I don't know how Rene is seeing these pucks. Oh, I don't like any of this. I really don't. That's offside. This is the Minnesota game plan. Create chaos in front of the net, including using our players, and then just haul it right to the net from the point and just hope it hits something on the way through or it goes in clean. I'm telling you, we keep playing these games like this. Eventually, Minnesota is going to crank one into the back of the net. Now, it's not the end of the world. I just don't want to play another game in this series if we don't have to, because I just don't want to risk the injuries. I want to get done with this series as soon as we can. So, to finish off the Wild here, we have an opportunity. Anytime a team has an opportunity to pull off the sweep, you want to get it done. You want to get the series over with. So, that's mission objective number 1. Oh! I wanted to hit Craig Smith with that pass on the back door. It was definitely an option. Again, this team has not been to a power play. Good support by Fisher down low, but he got sent right down. Didn't have a whole lot of anywhere to go with that play. As soon as he got to him. Ew. Heatley didn't miss, but he got a shot away, but it wasn't a great one. What a move by Bork. Get it back to Bork. He's got the stick. He could be the hero, but he went right for the 0. Bad turnover right there. Sent back in. Kostitsyn's going to have to absolutely crunch Bouchard in the corner. He spun away from it, though. Rebound. Bork is on it. Gabriel Bork also being a beautiful attribute in the defensive zone. That's fine. They'll poke it away. No. Oh. Yeah, kind of playing around with it in the offensive zone there. Settled by Gill. Bank pass finds Bork. Up to Gostad. You don't think Paul Gostad could pull off a windmill goal. He didn't have to. He didn't do it. Sent it in. Cross corner dump in. The retrieval by Craig Smith. A shot on net. Got a very fortunate bounce off the inboards. We're winding down regulation play. I need help. I need the help on the boards. I need support to break the puck out. Gabriel Bork. We're going to try and dance through the middle. We are. Oh, man. Saved by Backstrom. These are big saves down the stretch. Poke free by Fisher and flung out by the Wild. We will see a second consecutive overtime game in Minnesota. You can't fault either of these two teams right now. This is just an honest, hard-fought 2 games in Minnesota. Very close. I told you, man, these games I told you could easily go to overtime. Minnesota has been that good in this series. They've been that close. And it's just next goal wins. And it has been that tight. It's just one slip up for either side. And the puck is in the back of your net. Now remember, we haven't been to the power play in this game. And it was a power play goal that ended game 1 in overtime by the stick of this man, Gabriel Bork. Just doing a little too much. I'm poke checking a little too much behind the player. I think are we going for a line change? It's hard to tell. I think we're in the middle of a partial change. Saved by Rene. Kicked out. Weber a little slow. Are those legs looking a little bit sluggish right now? It's early in overtime. We haven't even played a second overtime, so I don't want to see. There's the game winner from Sergei Kostitsyn, and he clutches the series for the Nashville Predators. It is all over in a sweep. We win all 4 games. The first 4 games, which is the only 4 games that will be played in this series. 2 of them in overtime, both overtime games. Come in Minnesota, it was 57 in game number 3. It's 74 in game number 4. And we will form the handshake line, congratulate the Wild on just what was a very, honestly, competitive series despite the sweep. And we can take our brooms out and sweep away the Minnesota Wild. There was a miniature burp in the middle of that sentence. Okay. I saw it said Nashville. It's like, Nashville eliminated Minnesota in the first round of the playoffs. Don't give me a heart attack. I thought there was an injury for a second there. So who are we getting? Stop the sim. David Legwand is back. And I think you can probably already tell who our second round opponent is. We'll get to that in a moment. But this is really tough decisions now. This really does come down to being very difficult decisions. But Philip Forsberg is done. He's the only player, he's the one player to me that makes sense to come out of the lineup. And we got to put David Legwand back in the lineup. We need him back and healthy. And I got to make decisions now. Do we replace Paul Gostad, who's been pretty good? I think it only makes sense to move Gostad back down the lineup. But you know what? He's going to get third line time as a center. And, Brendan Morrison is a true center, so Spaling can go back on the wing. And, yeah, Morrison is going to stay at center, centering the fourth line. But Bobby Butler is back to his old fourth line, back to his old fourth line role, which is where he was before. He was a fourth liner. Spaling is a third liner. Again, it's all going back to normal now. And on the power play side of things, I think this is where we make some interesting changes. I think we leave Gostad because he's so good at faceoffs. He's a grinder. He can get to the front of the net too. I'm just going to put David Legwand on the power play as a wing instead of taking faceoffs, and then we just have the option to move things around from there as well. But we're just going to have Legwand on the wing on that second unit instead of playing center. I mean, I don't know where his faceoff rating is. It's 74, and Gostad's faceoff rating is 85. So it just makes sense to have Gostad be the center. In fact, it might make more sense to have him. It may make more sense to have him as the first line center, or the first power play unit center. But anyway, because he can win faceoffs, he's got to stay as the center, in my mind at least. And we'll just leave this work on that. Now, on the penalty kill, Yeah, this makes sense on the penalty kill. And then 3-man penalty, that's all good. I like Gostad as your penalty killer. And then instead of Spaling here, it's going to be Legwand on this 4-on-4 line 3. And then the rest is all good. Oh, except for Forsberg was in the shootout lineup. So who's in the shootout lineup? Who would make sense? Because what is Legwand? He's a playmaker. So this is tough because I want a forward that makes sense. You know what? You know who? I'm going to try something different. I mean, the shootout lineup doesn't matter. We're in the playoffs. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're never going to have another shootout. So I don't even know why I'm focused on this. This doesn't even make sense for me to focus. Just put your Roman Josi. It doesn't matter. We're not going to have shootouts. I don't know why it took me so long to think about that, but forget about it. We don't need a shootout. We just need David Legwand back on the first line. I don't remember if that was how it was before the injury. That was so long ago. But what's his face-off rating again? It is 74. But you know what? Him being an 83 overall playmaker, it just makes sense to have him on that first line. And yeah, we got to play the Dallas Stars. So I was wrong. We actually won't be playing the Dallas Stars in the conference final. We have a second-round date with a very difficult Dallas Stars team. This is going to be a very freaking difficult matchup. You don't even know. So who won the first round? So it's going to be Dallas and Nashville, of course. San Jose and LA, that's going to be a good second round. Buffalo plays Montreal, Carolina, and Toronto. And that's it. That's all that remains in the playoffs. No one's played a game so far? No one's played a game so far in those. Well, that would be evident right here. It has zeros beside each team. So we will be playing the first game of the second round. Okay, so Detroit made a series out of it. They forced it to 6 games before losing to LA. Dallas and Edmonton. Edmonton took Dallas as far as they possibly could. So we don't have to play the Edmonton Oilers, who were a very difficult team for us in the regular season. They were a very difficult team to play against. So was Dallas, though. And so there is basically a reseeding. So being the 1 seed, we would get the worst remaining seed in the next round. So I guess it did it reseed? I don't even remember the NHL if it really reseeded in real life. But I guess reseeding is a thing, which means we would play the worst remaining team, which is Dallas. They're the worst remaining seed in the West. And then out east, it does appear to be that way because Buffalo is playing Montreal in the second round. It's not really based on the bracket. It's just based on reseeding. So Carolina getting Toronto in round number 2 and Buffalo and Montreal. So there was a 7-game series between Carolina and Florida, so that was exciting. And then the rest was a sweep for Montreal, 6-game series for Buffalo and the Islanders, and a 5-game series between Pittsburgh and Toronto.